New year, new everyday carry, what worked and what needed to be exchanged. Let's start with the basics. Phone, wallet, keys. My keys are still organized in my Orbit key, which is attached to a lockable S-binder. This ensures that I won't accidentally detach the carabiner from my belt loop. For added security, I used some gaffer's tape on one lock so that it won't accidentally open. Furthermore, I added this aluminum capsule that has a €5 bill as a backup. Speaking of money, my wallet. I have tested a bunch of wallets, but I always go back to my extra wallet. I just love the mechanism and the look. Only downside that I'd love to change is this application on the side of the edges. On this one it's perfectly fine, but on one of my older extra, this actually became a little bit loose. So I kind of wish that this would either be a raw leather edge or just something different. Other than that, I really love this wallet and how the leather has gained this patina over time. Next is my phone that is basically always with me. This is the Samsung S21 Plus, and while this phone is perfect in every single way for me, I'd love to get a Samsung Fold 4 in the future. The screen, battery life and usability is amazing. The most notable thing that I want to mention, no pun intended, is that I use this for note-taking or more specifically micro-journaling. In the app that I dislike, I would say the most, or not the most, but I do dislike it a lot, is Evernote. Evernote sometimes is unreliable when it comes down to syncing and then loses notes. So you need to be very careful when you close the app, clicking the check mark before closing the app and making sure it's synced before you open Evernote on a different device so that the sync states of those two devices won't clash. So back to micro-journaling. I created a note for each month in Evernote, and whenever I have the urge to grab the phone to open social media, I basically open that one note, put in the date and then just writing down whatever comes to my mind. And I'll be real with you, did this reduce my time on social media? Just a little bit, but I see this as a good step into the right direction. Continuing with some tech, this is my Samsung Watch 4 smartwatch. I love my mechanical watches, especially my Steinhardt titanium diving watch and this Vario 1918 trench watch. But there's one feature that only a smartwatch or my former Fitbit can provide: a silent vibration alarm. In the past, I had a Fitbit to wake me up in the morning and track steps and overall fitness. But I always wanted to try a smartwatch, and since moving into the Samsung ecosystem, the Watch 4 seemed like a good fit. I used the vibration alarm to wake me up in the morning, to track my steps and workouts, but also to keep count of the liters of water that I drink daily. The watch has a great display and is very reliable. However, I have been a long-time Fitbit user and I was very used to 5 to 7 days of battery life. The Watch 4 and any smartwatch for that matter, e.g. my wife uses an Apple Watch and she has the same issue, a smartwatch needs to be charged every single day. And if you rely on the alarm in the morning, you need to charge it before going to sleep. It charges quickly, so it's not that big of a deal, fortunately. While I usually wear watches on my left wrist, I like to have fitness tracker on my dominant hand. So the Watch 4 is on my right wrist, and on my left wrist I have the old dog collar of my dog Happy. Unfortunately, she passed away last year at the age of 18. Yeah, she was an amazing dog and I do miss her a lot. So this little leather collar reminds me of her every day. Underneath you can see my carbon fiber wedding ring. I personally don't like gold that much, so we opted for these black wedding rings. No EDC is complete with some form of knife or multi-tool. My multi-tool of choice has been my Swiss Army knife Super Tinker that I modded with some titanium scales. However, lately I have been using the James brand Palmer most of the time. I use it predominantly to cut open boxes and then to cut them down into pieces afterwards. With its exchangeable blade, I have an ease of mind to not care about the blade getting dull or gunked up with glue residue. While it's not a big deal to clean off my Swiss Army knife's blade, it is still a few more steps to take care of just to cut some boxes, especially considering I'm terrible in sharpening blades. So not having to care about maintaining this blade makes it actually more fun to use. Furthermore, it is very unnoticeable in your pants pockets and it's actually a great little fidget tool. Last but not least, an item that isn't much mentioned in most everyday carry. Or rather, now that I think of it, it's rather that people mention Apple AirPods. So the last item on my EDC are my Bluetooth headphones. I have this weird thing with Bluetooth earbuds. For some reason, I get headaches or discomfort when a Bluetooth transmitter is too close to my ear canal, like Bluetooth earbuds. Not sure why that is, and I have tested multiple Bluetooth earbuds and it is always the same. So I need earbuds on which the Bluetooth transmitter is as far away from my ears as possible. These are the Biodynamics Blue Bird. As you can see, this is essentially a band that you lay around your neck. And while this isn't as compact as Apple AirPods, they aren't that unwieldy to pack. Moreover, these have a few benefits. First, it is less likely to lose one or the whole earbud. Secondly, the battery life is amazing. I actually turn them on in the morning and leave them on the whole day. I usually recharge them earliest after 3 days. When they are on, they always rest on my neck and shoulders. They have multiple Bluetooth, so you can easily connect multiple devices at the same time. It is IPX4 protected, so getting in rain is no issue. Overall, the cable is also very durable, and Biodynamic is actually well known for their great sounding headphones, which I can confirm, although admittedly I'm not an audiophile. These are so great that I bought my wife these Bluebirds as well, hence the green gaffer's tape, so I know which pair is mine. So this is my current everyday carry. As you can see, some items have not been exchanged, which in my humble opinion should be a testament on how much I really like those pieces of gear. So what's your current EDC and what items are you looking for to add or to exchange in the future? Everyone knows that they will comment below if they have any questions. More importantly, you need to subscribe to this channel, the second channel, the podcast, the Instagram. You know what to do, you know the bow. That's all you need to know. Thank you very much. Okay, with all of that being said, I see you in next videos. Thank you very much.